How do you think the world would change if we took the time to appreciate what is good about ourselves and others? For many reasons, it may be easier to see what is wrong with us and what we need to improve on than finding good things about ourselves. Usually, we are our worst critics, and often this critical voice does not allow us to live our lives fully. It may seem simplistic, but if we want to have a positive and meaningful life, we need to learn to appreciate ourselves and others. I am María José Ramirez, PhD, and today I'm going to talk about appreciating yourself and others. What do you think about yourself? Write 10 things you think about yourself. You can pause the video and write these things. Now, read what you wrote. How does it feel when you read this list? How many negative things did you write? And how many positives? Which were there more of, positives or negatives? Many people tend to write more negative things, which leads them to bad thoughts about themselves. They believe that by saying negative things, they will change, but this is a mistake. Just imagine if you had a person next to you all day long reminding you of all the negative things that you wrote about yourself. How would you feel? What would you say or do to that person? Would you consider that person your friend? People have told me that if they had an actual person saying the negative things they wrote to them all day long, they would just stay in bed or not have the confidence to pursue their dreams. Others have said that they would have told that person to shut up or to go away, and others would have even punched this person. And certainly, none of them will consider this person their friend. So, what makes you think that when you are the one saying those things to yourself, that doesn't affect you in the same way? Well, it does. When we say bad things to ourselves, we feel just as bad as when another person says them to us. Talking negatively about ourselves will only make us feel bad and not better. People change when they believe they can, when they feel they can contribute, they feel they're important, and when they love themselves. Shame or guilt are not usually the best catalyst for change. For example, when someone is trying to lose weight, feelings of shame or guilt are not good motivators. However, feelings of love, self-worth, and knowing that we have something useful to offer are much better motivators. We all deserve to be happy and to flourish. We all deserve to find fulfillment in our lives, to accomplish meaningful and worthwhile tasks, and to connect with others on a deeper level. In essence, we all deserve to live the good life. People often argue with me and say that they don't have any positive things about themselves. But this is a lie. We all have many positive things. In fact, we have more positive things than negative ones. We just choose to focus on the negatives. We all need to recognize what is good about ourselves in order to flourish. But when I say this, many people say they don't want to be arrogant, brag, or be considered a bad person. And I want to clarify that recognizing what is good about yourself is not the same as thinking that you are better than everyone else, bragging about you, or putting other people down. Actually, I believe that people who do this often don't actually appreciate themselves very much. In order to live our lives fully and achieve our full potential, we need to recognize our good qualities. That is what moves us forward. We achieve things with the skills we have, not with the ones we're missing. So focus on what you have. Appreciate yourself. In this exercise, I want you to write 25 things that you appreciate about yourself. Here are some prompts to help you with this. You will have extra points if for each thing you write, you also provide an example of when you showed that good quality. The more demands we have, the more we need to focus on our positive qualities. In this way, we can add quality and joy to our lives. And if you have difficulty appreciating yourself on a daily basis, take a few moments at the end of the day to recognize some of the good things that you did that day. This may take some time, but if you do it consistently every day, it will become a habit. I love and accept myself just as I am. I know that it takes time to change a bit and become kinder to ourselves. But a rule that I established in my house, and I actually wrote it and hung it in the wall, is this. In this house, we love and accept ourselves just as we are. And whenever my partner or me are being too critical, we remind each other to say this sentence out loud a couple of times. Now it's your turn. Repeat with me. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. Now, give you a big hug and congratulate yourself. How often do you appreciate others? How many times do you say to others what you appreciate about them or what they're doing is valuable? Why keep this to yourself? Why not voice it and let the other person know how much you value them and how much you value what they do? How would the world be if we took the time to share with others what we appreciate about them? Appreciating others. Why is this important? As you noticed, many people do not stop to appreciate themselves. A basic psychological human need is relatedness, the need to interact, be connected to, and experience caring for others. In short, to have meaningful relationships and interactions with other people. Feeling genuinely appreciated lifts people up. At the most basic level, it makes us feel safe, which is what frees us to do our best work and to flourish. It is also energizing. When our value feels at risk, as it so often does, that worry becomes preoccupying, which drains and diverts our energy. Sharing positive feelings, experiences, and ideas with other people is a valuable and uplifting experience at all levels. For instance, individuals who take time to express gratitude for their partner not only feel more positive towards the other person, but also feel more comfortable expressing concerns about the relationship. Usually, when we appreciate others, there's more positive energy. Everyone wants to feel that they are valuable. There's nothing more precious than the feeling that we truly matter. Showing gratefulness to our loved ones, friends, and others, letting them know that their efforts or acts of kindness have been noticed is a very important thing to do. In fact, people are likely to remember this gesture and therefore have a more favorable impression of you. Why is that openly praising or expressing appreciation to other people often feels awkward? The obvious answer is that we are not fluent in the language of positive emotions. And if we don't appreciate ourselves, it's even harder to appreciate others. We're often more experienced at expressing negative emotions without even recognizing their corrosive impact on others until much later, if we do it at all. Heartfelt appreciation is a muscle we're not used to spend much time building or feel encouraged to build. When people, family, friends, co-worker, or new acquaintances begin to look for, find, or share positive things they like and appreciate in each other, it's a real value for everyone. This week, I would like for you to voice some appreciation to another person. An activity that I like to do is to toast, especially with my partner and friends. People who are close to me know that I don't let them get away with a simple cheers when we toast. Every time we're drinking something, even water, and they cheers, I make them and myself to toast for something meaningful. Toasting for world peace or something general does not count. When I do it, I take the time to think what I appreciate about that person, such as, cheers to you, because you're one of the nicest persons I know. You always find small things to make me feel good and take care of me. For instance, today you brought me lunch unexpectedly, and that was amazing. Thank you. Cheers to you. So, whenever you're going to appreciate something about another person, think about what you like, love, appreciate, value, respect, or admire about this person. And then share a specific thing that this person said to you, did for you, shared with you, or contributed to your life that made you feel good, valued, appreciated, or better about yourself in some positive way. Here are some ideas. I encourage you to go further than saying general things. Try to find an argument and an evidence of what you're saying. Another thing I recommend you to do is to write a gratitude letter. This is not just a thank you note. It is a thoughtful reflection of the relationship you have had with this person and how you have benefited from it. It describes particular experiences and includes everything else that is a source of joy. A gratitude letter highlights the positive elements of the relationship, past, present, and future, and accentuates them. A good practice is to write at least 1 or 2 gratitude letters a month to people you care about, a loved one, a family member, or a dear friend. Summing up, in this video we talked about the importance of appreciating yourself and others. Make a list of 25 things that you appreciate and love about yourself. Remember that we achieve our potential recognizing what we actually have and not focusing on what we are missing. When you find yourself being critical, repeat to yourself, I love and accept myself just as I am. Voice your appreciation to others by telling them specific examples of what they do. This not only will make them feel good, but also will encourage them to do more often those things that you said you appreciated and loved. Write a gratitude letter once a month and send it or read it to the other person. Appreciating things about ourselves and about others may feel awkward at the beginning, but imagine how would things change or be different if we would do this more often. Thank you for watching this video. I am Dr. María José Ramirez, And I hope that you find good things about yourself and others every day.